Fall. Fallen. Hi, my name is Alina K. I'm 17 years old, and yes, that was me. A couple months ago, I added my voice to Everything is Romantic by Charlie XCX, and it got some views. I think about 70 million. So yeah, these past couple months have honestly been a whirlwind and an absolute dream come true, and I just wanted to explain the process of how everything came to be. So here it is, my Everything is Romantic story time. It all begins on a cloudy day of September 23rd, 2025, when this song was blowing up all over TikTok, and I was obsessed with it, everyone was obsessed with it, but I felt like there was something more that could be done with it. So, I had this song on repeat while I was driving to school that morning, and I was just singing along to it at the top of my lungs, coming up with all of these different versions, and the ideas just kept churning through my brain all of class. Like, I could not pay attention at all. I was like, I need to get home and record one of these versions like as soon as possible. So I got home from school, got ready in like 10 minutes, and recorded one of those variations so quick. And I posted it on TikTok immediately, not even thinking twice about it. And 2 hours later, it was at 20K views, which was a lot because before all of this, I had around 7,000 followers on TikTok, and my videos on average would get 1,000 to 2,000 views. So I was shocked. Before I went to bed, that video was at 200K views. And then I woke up to it being at 1,000,000 views, which was absolutely insane. And a lot of people were asking for a part 2. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let this sit here for one day and kind of see how it goes. And the next morning I woke up and it was at like 3 million, and it just kept growing. It was growing by the second. I was getting comments literally by seconds, which was so surreal. And so that day I recorded a part 2 and posted that. Next morning I woke up, part 1 was still growing and part 2 was at 1,000,000, and it just kept going forward from there. Then it was time for the weekend. Those 2 posts were growing exponentially. And then I had another idea. What if I add songs to Everything is Romantic and introduce them as mashups? Because obviously I wanted to keep riding the wave, and I was having so much fun recording all of these. I mean, the bass track is so incredible already, and so I didn't mind listening to it again and again. Pun intended. Anyways, I was like, you know what, this is super fun. I love listening to this song, and people may love these mashups as well, so might as well see how they do. So then I recorded mashups. A lot of them. Like for the next couple weeks. And people love them. Yes! Towards the Sun by Rihanna was my most loved mashup. I think part 1 and 2 combined have about 17 million views. And there were a lot of edits. So going back to those original videos of me adding my voice, they were just growing so fast. Exactly a week later, part 2 was at 10 million views, which I have never seen before in my entire time of posting on social media, and I've been posting since 2021. And it was just absolutely surreal. I mean, it is still so crazy to think about. I would just scroll on my TikTok For You page and there would just be edits and edits of the version where I added my voice as the sound. And so many people were seeing those edits and so many people were hearing it, and it just made my heart so full. Even Conan Gray used it in a video. I've been listening to his music for so many years, and I screamed so loud when I saw that video. I was like, there is actually no way that he has heard my voice, because what? One thing I do want to address is the question of when will it be released? So it's a super complex situation because that bass track is actually a movie trailer adapted version of an existing Charlie XCX song, and my version where I added my voice to it uses that bass track. So I found out that I needed to get approval from Charlie's publishers, which are basically the people who manage her music. And so I reached out to them, but I did not get approved. And I kind of expected this since the movie hasn't been released yet, and also the bass track hasn't been released. And also because it's super difficult trying to get songs cleared that use like original masters with the original singers or artists on them. So yeah, we did not get approved. But after not getting approved, I saw this artist named Ozgold add the Interstellar melody to Everything is Romantic, and I absolutely loved his version. A lot of people loved his version as well, and I reached out to him and we decided to combine both of our versions to create a track that was releasable on all platforms. We re-recorded all of the instruments and vocals to create a version that could be released everywhere, and so we registered it as a cover and also got a mechanical license for it. It's called Everything is Romantic Reimagined, and it came out December 12th, and you can listen to it on any streaming platform now. I'm super glad that a version of it was able to be released, and I hope you all enjoy listening to it. So yeah, that basically sums up my Everything is Romantic story time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening, loving, and supporting. It just means the absolute world to me. And yeah, I don't think I'll ever fully process how many people it resonated with. But yeah, these past few months have been an absolute whirlwind, and thank you for helping me follow my dreams. And stay tuned for this year because there are many exciting things coming your way. New music and new originals. And yeah, I love you guys. And you can listen to my music on all streaming platforms, Alina K. I love you. Mwah. Have an amazing new year.